Welcome back to Clone Talks with Tatiana. I am Tatiana. Thank you for coming and checking out my podcast. I am grateful. I am so appreciative for you to come and checking out the second episode of the podcast. We are still a brand new podcast, but I am forever grateful. Thank you for liking, comment, and subscribe. I think that y'all are really going to want to hear what I have to say today about this topic specifically. Let me get into it. So, on today's episode, I wanted to speak on Kamala Harris, and I also wanted to speak on, most importantly, Sonia Massey, the young black woman who was shot in the face 3 times by this so called officer, Sean Grayson, in a heinous way, and why black people as a whole should feel some type of guilt for allowing these situations to continue happen time and time again without requiring any true action or dedication from the people within the government. All right, so first I wanted to speak on Sonia Massey. This is Sonia Massey. I'm going to add her picture next to me right about here. She was a 36-year-old woman in Illinois who was shot in the face 3 times by this man named Sean Grayson. He was an officer at that current time. And during this situation, she called the police because she seen somebody outside her house. She seen a prowler, and they were supposed to be coming to her home to protect and serve her. Based off the video camera, I have only seen limited because I don't want to see the action taken, but I have watched parts of it. And based off what I seen, she was a calm, peaceful. She wasn't being belligerent. She made the comment of, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." This man threatened to shoot her and he shot her 3 times in the face. He then lies. He then um messes with the police report. And then he walks out the house, calls her an effing bitch. The fact that there are officers that feel the entitlement to take people's lives, and it's black people majority of the time, is very much an issue. The fact that there are no laws being taken to protect black people, the fact that the American government keeps saying, "Oh, well, we care about y'all, we support y'all," but every time one of our people are harmed, nothing is physically done to take action against it. There are people in this country that genuinely believe killing black people is okay and nothing will happen to them. And it has been proven that nothing will happen. There is a difference in you speaking up every time a situation happen and you making actual laws. Every time one of these situations happen, all we do is march. All we do is cry. All we do is ask for justice when the same system never gives us justice whatsoever. There is a mindset. There is an energy within America that generally tells people it is okay for you to kill black people. Black people can kill black people. White people can kill black people. But if this was anybody else, justice would have been had. Not saying that justice is not getting done. But what I'm saying is that the fact that it is a continuation of police officers harming black people, harming brown people is very much an issue, and they do it so boldly. Sonia Massey did not have to die. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. But it came to find out that this man, Sean Grayson, was discharged from the army, I believe, due to his behavior, and you was able to still and go get a position within the police force. The police is very much an issue. The American government is very much an issue, but I blame black people, which brings me to the topic of Kamala Harris. Black people should feel accountable for the things that has happened to Sonia Massey, because every time one of our people get harmed by anybody that is not one of us, because when one of us harm each other, we go to prison. But when an outsider comes and harm us, nothing ever happens to them. Nothing. When they go to these schools and harm children, nothing really happens to them. They get walked out the front door. We're not going to get about Trayvon Martin. He was legit walking to the store. He did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. But everybody in this country knows that all black people are going to do is yell, scream, cry about it, and move right along. And it's going to be the next one. Y'all going to protest. It's going to be the next one. Black people are not requiring more from the world. Y'all are not requiring more from the government. Y'all are okay with them giving us statues. Y'all are okay with them throwing hip hop parties when it comes to Kamala Harris. But not once have any of these people who is claiming to be a president, has ever put something in law where black people cannot be harmed. And if you do so, you are going to be disciplined to the extreme. Not once. America does not care about black people, genuinely. And I'm not even going to say that. What I mean by that is not America, but the people within America do not care about black people. But how can black people expect outsiders to respect us and love us when we don't even love ourselves? Because when these people harm us, all we do is cry about it. All we do is march about it. We don't stop spending our money. We don't stop sending our kids to their schools. We don't we don't stop shopping. We don't stop eating out. We just keep doing it. They're harming us, but we're still engaging. They're harming us, we're still buying. They're harming us, and we're still sending our kids to their school, getting their education. Black people has never showed these people that we mean business. There will be another Sonia Massey. There will be another Trayvon Martin. It happens every day. It happens every day. Black people really don't care about themselves. Y'all are responsible for Sonia Massey because y'all give these people the mindset that nothing will happen. Because y'all are not taking the physical action. When our black people die, black people handle it how y'all handle trauma within the black household. Y'all fight about it. Y'all yell about it. Y'all cuss each other about it. Y'all separate yourselves and then y'all come back together after you're done being mad and you cover it up with a rug until the situation come out again. Black people never heal. Black people never grow. Black people never take the correct steps that is needed to solve the issue, which is why the issue keeps coming up. Which goes into the topic of Kamala Harris. Why are y'all going to vote for her? What can she do for black people? What has she told you that she was going to do? She supported a Caucasian man that told black people, you're only black if you vote for me. This is the same man that did not believe in civil rights back in the day. This is the same man that did not believe in civil rights back in the day. I made a post on TikTok saying that American people have an issue. Y'all want to vote for Kamala Harris, but when I post my content, y'all say, oh, well, she's just the forefront person. She can't solve it because there's people behind her. There's more than her in the Democratic Party, so why are you voting for her? Why are you going to support her? If she don't have no power, if she can't make nothing change, why are you going to vote for her? Why are you sending her money? Why are you supporting the Democratic Party? Why are y'all voting at all? Why is black people voting at all? Why is anybody in America voting at all? Why? I don't know how long y'all have to realize that there has been how many presidents, and look at the state of America. They can't fix nothing. They're never going to fix nothing. The American people is the solution. Y'all are legit sitting here waiting for people to make the right choice for you in your life. You are going to a ballot saying, oh, well, you'll make the right choice for me. And every single time they get in office and they do nothing. They can't change your life. You have to change your life. If we want things to change in America, we, the people, have to do it. Us voting for them is not going to do it. They're being ruled by people that has a mission on keeping American people down. They have a mission on keeping American people unconscious, unaware, unintelligent. They have a mission on keeping kids on TikTok dancing. They have a mission on making sure that boys see other boys kissing boys. I said it. The fact that y'all are going out here voting for Kamala Harris when she don't like us. She just started to call herself black. She just started claiming black. She was Indian for a while, for a very long while. This is the same woman that does not have a good heart. You imprison innocent people and you're smoking marijuana, but you gonna imprison them for it. You don't like black men, so you can't tell the American black women to have a black family. So the black women that is going to vote for you are not even supportive of a black man. Kamala Harris getting in office means you're a strong black woman. You can do it on your own and you can date outside your race. You don't need a black man. Everything she says has nothing to do with black men. It's all about black women. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not one of those black women. Because I could not be here without a black woman or a black man. Not only black women can solve the issue. All of the black women that is voting for her, all of the black women that is sending her money, y'all are the same black women that will disrespect the black man, but then y'all want him to treat you so high and mighty when y'all act like black men are not human. Y'all expect them to be superhuman. They are legit pulling the heartstrings of black women who want to be empowered, who want to be the main source. But we are not just the main source, it's black women and black men together. The Democratic Party was created to separate black families. The Democratic Party was created to make you comfortable. The Democratic Party was created so if I give you some government assistance, you won't want more. You won't want an education. You wouldn't want to grow. You wouldn't want to develop. Not wanting more is very much the issue. Especially when black people are voting. Y'all will go and vote for somebody who look just like you just because they look like you. Have they shown you that they loved you? Have they shown you that they cared about you? Have they shown you that they are one of us? No. And this is how segregation was able to happen. This is how Martin Luther King was able to be harmed because there's always those black people who are not for us, and y'all don't question them. Y'all question people like me. Y'all will come and question people like me, but you won't question Kamala Harris. Why do you think that we need to have a hip hop party? Why do you think for you to get our vote, you have to be dancing around a hip hop music? Not once have y'all asked Mr. Joe Biden, why do you think popping up at a black restaurant is going to get my vote? Y'all don't even see how they handle us. The way that they try to communicate with us is through music as if we're just some dumbed down community. Baby, I'm very intelligent. I'm so sorry that I'm not one of my people who just go based off what you say, baby. I'm looking at your actions, Joe Biden. I'm looking at your actions, Kamala Harris, and you don't mess with us, Kamala. Girl, you don't like us. I'm going to play a clip right here of this. I don't know if she's a reporter or whatever, but she's asking Kamala Harris, do she support reparations? Let's get it going.
Do you support reparations for black people?
Well, listen, again, we had over 200 years of slavery. We had Jim Crow for almost a century. We had legalized discrimination, segregation, and now we have segregation and discrimination that is not legal but still exists and is a barrier to progress. We have disparities around housing. We have disparities around education. We have disparities around income. And we have to recognize that everybody did not start out on an equal footing in this country. And in particular, black people have not. And so we have got to recognize that and do something about that and give folks a lift up. That's why, for example, I'm proposing the Lift Act. Give people who are making $100,000 or less as a family a tax credit, which will benefit and uplift 60% of black families who are in poverty.
So by default, it affects black families, but there's not a particular policy for African Americans that you would explore.
But no, if you look at the reality of who will benefit from certain policies, when you take into account that they're not starting at the same place and they're not starting on equal footing, it will directly benefit.
No, she does not. It's not that hard to answer. Do you support reparations for black people? Yes or no? What is a tax credit going to do, Kamala? Can you tell me how is that going to help the children that is living in the heart of the ghetto where the parents have to work 12, 24 hours because y'all got bills going up skyrocketing because inflation, but they have no food at home. They have nobody to watch them. The black women who was getting arrested because they got to leave their kids at home because they have no support, but they're trying to go get a job. You're not answering questions about that, Kamala. You're not telling us plans about that, Kamala, making childcare cheaper for African American women. You're not saying nothing about that. Y'all not talking about making sure that nobody can bring a gun to the school systems. Y'all not talking about that. All I see you is dancing. That's all I see Kamala Harris is dancing. Listening to Beyonce. Beyonce, go sit down somewhere. Nobody needs to be talking about your music. You need to be telling people why they need to vote for you. But here go black women. Oh, well, she's Kamala Harris. She looks like me, so I'm going to go vote for her. What does she have to offer us? What does she have to offer us? What programs are you going to make for us? What laws are you going to put in place so your people, you are black, right, Kamala? So your people cannot get harmed by the cops. Oh, you can't. You can't do nothing about it because guess what? You have no power, so I'm not going to vote for you. Black people are very much the issue, especially my black women. Y'all think that y'all are so smart, but y'all raising money for a woman who do not like you. I love my women, but y'all need to learn how to listen. Y'all need to learn how to listen sometimes, because y'all are leading us into the ground disrespectfully. My women, y'all are leading our community into the ground. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. I don't care who get mad. I said it. Y'all must don't know my name. My name is Clone Tatiana. Go research me. I'm not saying nothing new. I've been saying the same thing over and over. We are very much the issue. We do not need to be voting for a woman who does not like black men. Y'all have black sons. Y'all have black nephews. She is the wrong person to put in office. Your son do one thing wrong, baby. Under her watch, he's gone for a lifetime. Your son does one thing wrong. He's gone for a lifetime. She's going to make sure of it. And then I also think about that too, right? How is black women birthing young black boys and then watching them grow up and then you disrespect the men because they're not doing things appropriately? Baby, they are black men. My black women seem to forget that the system was built to hold down black men specifically. My black women seem to forget that y'all are only in that position because it is beneficial to these people, these men rather. It is beneficial to them. Let's not forget, Sonia Massey, as soon as they find a way to take you out, they gonna take you out too. You are no better than the black man, black woman. Black women think that they're so much better than black men. Oh, I got a degree. Oh, I can pay my own bills. Oh, I got money. I can take care of this kid on my own. Well, if you can, why is your child failing? Why is your child dying in the middle of the street? Just because these white people gave you an education does not make you better than a black man. Just because you got a bunch of money in that banking account does not make you better than a black man. That is very much the issue. These people got us so separated, y'all don't even see the issue. We should not be voting. We should not be voting for Kamala Harris at all. Then y'all want to talk about Donald Trump. Baby, listen. Let me put that down. Oh, well, Donald Trump wants to bring back Jim Crow rights. Okay. Oh, well, Donald Trump wants to give cops full immunity. They've been doing it without it. What's the difference? Black people would not have to worry about any of those things that I just said if we banded together and built our own world. If we stop giving them our money, if we stop shopping at their stores, if we stop complaining about the black people's behaviors in their stores, well, maybe if they didn't have to hike up their prices and have to live in survival mode trying to sell their product because y'all want it cheaper because you're black is very much the issue. Y'all will go to Balenciaga, everybody else, and pay thousands of dollars, but then complain about your people's behavior. Baby, so what? Them people don't even like you. They just can't say it. Them people don't even want y'all in their stores. They just can't verbalize it how black people can verbalize their negative behavior and their attitudes. Because if they did, y'all would have an issue with it. So these people have learned how to hide how they truly feel about us without saying it. Now they're using their actions blatantly. And black people act like y'all just don't see it. Black people want to be accepted by the white man. I don't care what none of y'all got to say. Every time I talk about black people building up their own community, well, we tried. Okay, you tried, try again. Oh, well, they flooded us. Do you think that would happen today? Well, with y'all behavior, which how y'all move, yeah, y'all would allow them to get away with it. I'm not. I'm okay with dying. Black people want to be accepted. Anytime these people tell you they don't want you at their job, y'all crying, y'all want to sue them, y'all want to make them look like the bad person. They don't like you. They don't like us. They've been, it's like black people act like white people have changed their behavior. They've never changed. They just stopped verbalizing it with their mouth and their hands somewhat. But there are bold ones, Sean Grayson, who does it. What was that young black man's name? I don't know his name. He was running and the man was chasing him with the truck. There are some of them who are still bold to this day. Black people want to be accepted. That's the issue. That's the issue. Black people are still seeking that validation from the slave master. I don't care what nobody got to say. Y'all say, oh, well, I don't like when they stare at us, so let's separate. Let's separate then. Let's build our own world. Y'all can't. Y'all respect them more than you respect your own people. Young black men can walk around and harm each other, but Trayvon Martin's killer is still living, baby. Sean Grayson is still living, baby. Where is, I want to see Young and Ace. You was talking all that rah-rah about Fulio. Go and do something about this situation, about her. Y'all won't. I said it. All you young black men that can get on social media and do all that rah-rah talk, I don't hear none of y'all talk and mess about Sean Grayson. I don't hear none of y'all talk and mess about Trayvon Martin's killer, George Zimmerman. I can't remember his name because I'm ready to go. I don't hear none of y'all young black men. I thought y'all was bold. I thought y'all was with the shit. I thought. Let a black man say, man, fuck you. Oh, you can take his life. But you can't do nothing about this. Black people are the issue. Y'all are very much the issue. Kamala Harris might get in office and disrespect y'all, and y'all just gonna be like, oh, y'all gonna yell, scream, cry about it, and complain about it, but ain't gonna do nothing. Black people like how they're being treated. Y'all love it. Y'all appreciate it. Y'all are institutionalized. But I'm just gonna keep on talking. keep on sharing my perspective because it seems like nobody likes to listen to me. Then I had so I've been receiving a couple of comments, right? Well, what's your plan? Whenever I speak like this, right? And I post my videos, well, what's your plan? My plan is to tell black people that we don't need nobody but ourselves. My plan is to tell black people we need to clean up our environments so we all can move back to our environments and live balanced and safely. Nobody should be able to walk outside our community and walk into our world and harm our people without us doing anything. We spend the most money in America, so why do we behave as if we need them when they need us? My plan is to keep sharing my message until my people get it. Because the way that I speak, it seems like black people are scared to die. Baby, I have God. And that's part of the issue with us. Y'all got religion, y'all got the church. Ain't none of that's going to do nothing for you, baby. You need to have a relationship with God. You can't put fear in me. Everything I'm saying, y'all be thinking. Everything I say, y'all be thinking. I'm just bold enough to say it. I'm not scared of this. I'm not scared of you harming me. I'm not scared because I know what comes on the other side. Baby, I'm going to be chilling with God. I completed my mission. Mine is going to be good. Black people are scared. And that is how they manipulate us. That is how they get your vote and tell you they going to do one thing and they never do it. Joe Biden. But he can pop up at a restaurant. He can pop up at the NAACP meeting when it's beneficial. Kamala Harris can throw you a hip hop party. They can create a museum. Man, fuck that African American museum. Fuck the basketball players. Fuck the rappers. I don't want to see no statue. I don't want no Juneteenth holiday. Y'all can keep all of that. Where is the actions? Where is the laws? Where is our land? Where is our peace? Baby, black people are the issue. Do not vote for Kamala Harris. If you choose to vote for her, you're a slave. If you choose to vote for Kamala Harris, you're okay being a slave. If you're a black woman voting for Kamala Harris, you don't love your son, you don't love yourself, you don't love your father, you don't love your uncles, whatever men that's around you, you don't love them. You are never going to get me to turn against my people. You are never going to get me to go against my men. Ooh, baby, listen. We need to separate. We need to put things in place where we are organized within ourselves. When they do something, everything stops. We should not be seeing nothing about Kamala Harris. Everything should be about Sonia Massey. Everything should be about Sonia Massey. Because when one of these young black men harm each other, oh, I want justice. It wouldn't happen if y'all was disciplined. The things that is happening to our people, the things that is happening to our children, the indoctrination of young black men harming each other is an indoctrination of the Democratic Party. But guess who allowed it? Black women. Black women. Who vote Democratic most? Let's just be real. Who's running the black household? But nobody wants to speak to that. But that's okay. That's okay. Y'all gonna listen sooner or later. Y'all gonna listen sooner or later. But that is going to be the end of this podcast episode. I really do appreciate y'all. Can you like, comment, and subscribe? Share it with your mama, your sister, your cousins, your aunties, your fellow employee, your fellow friends at work. I would really do appreciate it. I will also be giving y'all a little bit of information on my spiritual coaching sessions. I will be taking new clients soon. So just make sure y'all stay on the lookout for that for the next episode. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.